Hey guys, just doing another video this morning, Friday morning, and just gonna talk about a couple different things. The first thing that I heard yesterday, it just kind of shocked me. Not a huge shock, but I just thought it was like, really? You actually believe that? Went over to a friend's house, was talking to her father about the coronavirus. Pretty much that's what everyone talks about. That's pretty much all I talk about, and just different aspects of it. So I was talking to him about it, and I know he's not really on board with everything that I agree with. Not that we've discussed this, but I talked to his daughter about it, and he's like, yeah, he just listens to the news, this and that. So we were talking about everything, and he's like, yeah, well, what can you do? This is the new normal. This is just the way it's gonna be. And I'm like, I took a double take at him, like thinking, you actually believe that this is going to be something that's going to be with us? This is going to be your normal, and this is something that's actually going to stay with us for a very long period of time. You're accepting this as your life now. You're accepting this as a way of living, no questions about it. Just because the news said so, just because you heard it on CNN or CBC or whatever, now this is going to be the new normal. Like, who would... I find it really hard when people take the news at face value with all the information available today. Like I said in other videos, how the fuck can you think this is the new normal? How can you think that just this is the way everything's going to be from now on? So you're telling me that nothing's going to change, nothing's going to get better. This is just the way things are going to be. And meanwhile, like I said, the death rate in British Columbia is sitting at about 134 out of 5,071,000. But you're telling me that you actually accept this to be the new normal. So you're thinking nothing's going to change, nothing's going to get better. Everything is either going to get worse or just continue the way it is because of this. And this is the problem. This is a really big problem. All these people thinking that this way. And it's not just because it's the people thinking this way, because we need those people to understand they're being lied to, deceived, and manipulated. These people who think that this is the new normal, it's like, what happened to your critical thinking skills? Do you realize that you're being played for a fool? Do you realize that if you actually accept this as a new normal, you're basically just laying down and letting them do whatever the fuck they want to you? So if you're thinking this is the new normal, that means anything after that fact you're going to accept without question. Obviously you're accepting this whole situation without question, but now you're going to be accepting anything after this without question. So this is the new normal. So it doesn't matter, oh well, we got to get vaccinated. This is the new normal. We can't bring our kids to school until we get vaccinated. Hey, this is the new normal. We have to accept it. And so forth. Unemployment's at 30%. Well, what the hell can we do about it? It's the new normal. And so on and so on. And they keep saying it's over and over. The new normal, the new normal. Like I said in other videos, there's nothing normal about this. Yes, it's new, but it sure isn't fucking normal. It's abnormal. And for you to accept this as the new normal, there's something that's not normal about you. There's something not normal about you if you think that having this situation in our life is normal. And I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about all the implications from all these stupid laws and all these suggestions and all these bylaws and everything else they're trying to shove down our throats, trying to make it seem like this is just normal, guys. This is the new normal. We have to accept it. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just the way things are. One sec here, I gotta pause this. Anyways, so when he said this was the new normal, I immediately looked at him, had a double take, and then I asked him, kind of sarcastically, but I meant it. I'm like, do you work for CNN? And he kind of just smirked at me, laughed a little bit. And I was serious. I was like, what the fuck are you saying to me? This is the new normal. You have kids my age, and you've got grandkids. And I'm not knocking this guy. I'm just trying to show you what a lot of people seem to think is okay. They spew this stuff out of their mouth, not even thinking what they're saying. And they talk about it like it's not a big deal. when it really is a big deal. Sec here. That guy. Sorry about that, guys. I don't want anyone to lay down. I'm not saying you have to go out in the streets and riot and shit like that, but for fuck's sakes, at least, please, don't repeat their verbatim word for word. Like, what the fuck? Are you just a fucking robot? This is the new normal. 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 Listen to yourself. Fuck's sakes. If this is like life or death and people are running around, oh, this is the new normal. This is the new normal. You want to wait in fucking lineups forever? Is that the new fucking normal? Fucking ridiculous. Pisses me off so bad. People just lay down to some bullshit nonsense about a virus that's killed such a low 99.999% of the people have not died from this virus and never will. This is not a new normal. The only way it's going to be the new normal is if you accept it to be the new normal. Don't. Stand up, for fuck's sakes. Everybody's life depends on it. Every single person who acquiesces to this and who agrees this is a new normal is just one more check mark on their side. We need all the people on our side. We need everyone to stand up and say, no, this is not the new normal. So start standing up. You don't have to argue with people, but for fuck's sakes, don't repeat their phrases word for word. You're going against the human race, and you're just helping to destroy our world forever. If this becomes the new normal, guess what? A couple of years from now, they're going to have another deadlier version of the coronavirus, and there's going to be another new normal, and you're going to have to take another vaccine. And there's going to be another new normal, and you're going to have to take another vaccine. Do you understand that this shit will never stop until we're like eliminated off of the fucking planet forever? So stop saying it's the new fucking normal. It isn't. Fuck. Pisses me off so much that people can't see what's going on here. With how ridiculous this is, like I said so many times, people should be able to see this with their eyes closed, even if they're deaf and blind. And you guys think it's, for fuck, it just makes me so mad. So mad. Not the new normal. This is not the new normal. Keep saying that to yourself. Brainwash yourself into thinking the truth. Tell yourself that this is not the new normal. Say it 10 times every morning before you brush your teeth. This is not the new normal. This is not the new normal. This is not the new normal. Keep saying it until you believe it, because that's the truth. Saying that this is the new normal is the most idiotic, stupid, ridiculous, disgusting thing you could ever say. Laying down to these parasites in power. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at all of us. This is a ridiculous takeover. They took over the planet with the common flu. They took over the planet, brainwashed everyone into staying home, and into accepting all their authoritarian laws and measures and implementations over the flu. Fuck. Like, it's just so frustrating. It makes me so mad, like you would never believe, that people are saying that this is going to be our new normal. And I'm done with this video. Please share this far and wide. If someone says to you that this is the new normal, share this video with them and tell them to start saying that this is not the new normal, because it's not the new normal, unless we acquiesce and make it our new normal, which I'm not going to do. If everyone makes this the new normal, I'm going to fucking leave this country. Sick of the stupidity, ridiculousness of people saying this is the new normal. I couldn't believe that guy said that to me. I have nothing against that person. He's a good guy, but just for him to fall for this bullshit hook, line, and sinker is the scariest thing that I witnessed in the last little while. That he said that to my face, and he wasn't kidding. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm like, wow, you actually said that, and you actually believe it. Older guy in his 70s, I can understand it, but still. And I have to say a couple other things about this new normal catchphrase that everyone's getting used to. Please do not get used to this catchphrase, for fuck's sakes. If you're thinking this is the new normal, that means that nothing will ever go back to the way it was. Do you want everything to change forever? Are you actually willing just to lay it all down and stay in your houses forever? Are you willing to wear a mask when you go to Whole Foods and Costco? Are you willing to wait in lineups to go and deposit a check in the bank 45 minutes? And then when winter comes, you're going to be willing to wait in the rain or snow if you're in colder climates for 45 minutes to deposit your check? Do you want that to be your new normal? Do you? Do you want that to be your new normal? And I'm actually asking you, do you want it to be? And if you're answering, well, no, well then don't fucking make it your new normal. Try to fight it for God's sakes. These phrases like this is the new normal, it's like when they were saying weapons of mass destruction over and over again after September 11th attacks. They're doing that for a reason, guys. They're doing that because they're literally brainwashing you. Repetition is how the mind learns something. The more you repeat something, the better you get at it. So if they're constantly telling you that this is the new normal over and over and over again, and you're actually sitting there in front of your fucking TV listening to this shit, guess what? Eventually, your subconscious starts to believe it's the new normal. And you know what happens then? You're going to start acting like it's your new normal. You're going to start just obeying even more and more. You're going to start not questioning anything, and you just kind of shrug your shoulders if you have to wait in an hour lineup, if you have to wear a mask everywhere you go, if you have to wear gloves. And the thing is, these regulations, laws, bylaws, suggestions, whatever you want to call them, they're just going to get worse and worse and worse. It's not just going to stop with what they got now. Eventually, they're going to have something called contact tracers, who are basically, in the States anyways, they're being hired to identify who you're in contact with because of the coronavirus. It's so stupid. So that they're going to start knocking on your door, asking you questions. You're okay with that too? Is that going to be your new normal? Like, when are you going to have a line in the sand and says, you know what, enough's enough. This is not my new normal. I don't want it to be my new normal. And I don't agree with what's going on. That's all you have to do. That's one step that you can take in stopping all this bullshit, is not in your mind believing that this is the new normal. Don't believe it. Why do you have to believe it? Just because they're saying it on the news, you believe it? Crazy talk. Don't come at me and say this is the new normal. I almost think I should start making shirts saying that this is not the new normal, because this is not the new normal for me. This is a bloody horror movie that I'm living in, and people all around me are starting to think this is normal. And the longer this goes on, the more people think it is normal. They think this is normality. This is the way it is. This is just how it's going to be. And eventually, you start having kids growing up in this society. They never knew anything before. And then it is their new normal. So let's stop all this bullshit and wake the fuck up. Stop it. It's not the new normal. Don't make it your new normal. Wake up. Wake up. This is not the new normal.